Hello. Are we live? Can you hear me? Oh. I don't know that I can change it. I don't know that I can change my stream's bitrate. We can try. I don't want to really do it while I'm live, but maybe we could try. We could try. Why not? Output. Let's try. Let's do apply. Okay. YouTube wants me to use 6800. Let's see. Hello, friends. I thought I was having a problem. I was having a problem with I was having a problem with my machine, honestly. But that was a me problem. It was a me problem, 100%. But I fixed it. A little bit of Googling. I will change the scene. Hold on. I love my machine. I really do. Okay. All right, let's try I want to try the needle threader again. Just to make sure. Because this was where we were having problems last time. Hey, she works. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. I have a few things we're going to work on today. Beautiful. Okay, grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your projects. So let me plug my iron back in because I was all set to pack my Bernina up and take her to the store. And now I don't need to. I'm trying to figure out where my camera is because reasons. So there will be a video up. Gosh, I don't know when. There will be a video going up. I recorded it yesterday talking about all of my quilt WIPS. So if you don't know what a WIP is, W-I-P, it is a work in progress. I have quite a few. We counted on stream a couple of nights ago. Maybe it was last week. I don't know. Time is weird. And I have at least 18. So that's what we have going on. I have pulled out my quilt WIPS to work on. I'm going to change the scene so that we can do this. So hopefully the hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I honestly can't. I don't know if this is going to work. Hello, Toya. Oh, I need to turn that off. At least Mix It Up is working. Good morning. I was having some problems, and now I'm not having any problems. Well, I'm still probably going to have problems, but... Nope, I want to go to chat. Thank you very much. How are you, Toya? All right. So, I grabbed some scrap binding. If I need to move this a little bit this way. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's cut that. I also don't have a tablet or anything in front of me to watch chat, so I forgot to bring my phone over. Might be the boyfriend texting me. Oh. I guess he has been released for the day, so that's good for him. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, this is going to be, like, we're going to finish this, basically. I wound. How is your hip feeling today? My hip still hurts. You finally got some sleep after being, oh my gosh. That's wild. My hip still hurts. It's like tight. You know what I mean? It's sore. It's tight. I went ahead. I was supposed to have an appointment this morning. A therapy appointment. And it snowed yesterday. And while snow is not such a big deal, because it's just snow, our snow is wet. It gets a little bit, it gets frozen, or it freezes overnight. So it was not one of those things where I felt like I needed to drive in for an appointment this morning. So I called and left them a message to cancel my therapy appointment, but also to make an appointment with my primary care physician to look into my hip issues. So I can go in for physical therapy on Tuesday morning if I want. So that might be what I do. I don't even know why I'm wearing headphones. I mean, the last time I streamed on YouTube, I used Pretzel, which is like I pay for the royalty-free music, and there were like copyright claims on the. It's like, this is not how I want to do this. So, yeah. So we're not listening to any music. I'm sorry. You'll have to just enjoy the hum of the machine, along with the sultry sounds of my voice today. So, but I think we'll be good. I really just want to. Actually, does this have? No, I'm supposed to be able to do that, but I think the foot needs to be up for that. Let's see. There we go. Really? Okay, never mind then. Normally I like to use like a walking foot function, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know that this black binding necessarily matches. But a finish is a finish is a finish, right? Like, that's what we're going for. I probably could have gone with like a green or a purple binding. I am going to bind one of the quilts in purple, and then I will be Bringing down the serger to finish off the petting zoo quilt. I don't have a plan for how long I'm going to be live today. I just wanted to go live and do the thing. I am so glad that you got some sleep though, Toya. It would be hilarious if I didn't have enough binding for this, because I just did not. I didn't do the math. I just found this in my stash and said, screw it, we're just gonna do it. It's fine. I had gone live previously, and I will have to check the video to see if that part is going to be on the front of the video. And then I'll have to probably re-upload it if that's the case. I don't know how that necessarily works. But I thought my machine was broken, and I'm glad that I didn't have to take it into the shop today. So I really didn't feel like driving down to take it in. Happens sometimes when the land of insomnia finds me. I try to hide from them. Apparently their guards found me. Oh no. I've been sleeping pretty well, considering my, you know, like my hip hurts. I'd be interested to find out, like, what actually happened, what I did. You know what I mean? I feel like these headphones are gonna just stop working if I don't listen to anything. So let me see about getting Pretzel loaded up, and I'll just, we'll see. Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. I am sitting on my heating pad still. I've taken Tylenol this morning for my hip. Toya, I can't remember. Do you play Palia? Or do you just watch the Palia? Hi, Scorpio! Oh, okay, I'm back. Has your whole name on it, yes. It's Toya. It's hello. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, I was like, oh! So I'm going to be unsupervised tonight. Azathar did just get released from work, but he is playing Magic tonight. And it's so funny because, like, he's like, yeah, Rachel says it's okay. Like, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so if you do, happy Valentine's Day. But we don't really celebrate it. Like, we don't feel like we need a day to, like, make it special. You know, we think that, you know, celebrating on a random day for random reasons is good enough. You know what I mean? So, but I'm like, yeah, go play Magic. I don't care. Like, go do something fun. Go hang out with your friends. Like, I've got plenty that I can keep myself entertained with here. So, you did download it at one time. Well, I did see that they are, like, there's some more updates coming. I don't think there's going to be any new quests, necessarily, yet, but there's going to be new pets and stuff. But I haven't really played the new update at all. I logged in and was like, oh, okay. That was really it. So, but I'll figure out something to do tonight. We might watch a movie or something in Discord. I probably won't go live on Twitch or anything. But it's always fun to hang out, you know what I mean? So this is the second full side with this quilt. This quilt whip is from, I think, 2017. I did start this quilt top and finish the quilt top in Oklahoma. I also bought the backing in Oklahoma, but it took me until 2024. It took 5 years. So it's 5 years old, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too terrible for a work in progress. I mean, I would like it to not be that long, but, you know. We don't always get what we want. And I don't know if we'll do any, like, actual free motion quilting today. I can try, if I have time or, you know. There's really no plan. Like, there's no plan at all. Azathar's gonna come in and be like, what the heck? So I have this like 100-foot long extension cable for the outside, right? It's for like when I use the like weed eater in the backyard. Well, I wanted to pull my ironing board out. So I moved it to where I want it, but I knew that the extension cord that I have for it to go into my bathroom wasn't going to be long enough. So I went into the garage and I pulled out the big one, the like industrial size one, so that I could plug it in, but it's plugged in, not to the bathroom, like not to my bathroom, but to the bathroom down the hall, which doesn't, I could just put it in my bathroom, and I probably should, because Azathar's going to come in with groceries, and I really don't want him to trip, because it's a good possibility he'll trip. So maybe once I finish binding this around, I'll just go move the the plug. And the reason it's not plugged in my office is because my office and Azathar's office are all on the same circuit. So we have 2 large gaming PCs, and then I have like my large machine, and I have other things plugged in here. And the iron just will trip the offices, so we don't do it. So I just don't plug my iron in here anymore. The outlet in my bathroom, in our primary bathroom, is a GFI outlet, so that's normally why I use that, because it's rated at a higher amperage, but it's fine. I will move it though. I just need to get through this. He's going to the grocery store, and I don't want him to come in with a handful of groceries and trip. He would be big mad. I love this sewing machine. I really do. If somebody had asked me what my dream sewing machine would be, I don't even know what I would have said. But it's this one. It's this machine. I am so happy with it, and it's so funny that, like, I had it all messed up this morning. I really did just go to oil it, and I had goofed it up, so I was like, oh no. But again, thank goodness for, you know, search engines and people having this problem before me. I just put the bobbin case in wrong. It would have forced me to go to Quality Sewing and get my maintenance agreement, which I need to do. I need to go down there and just get the maintenance agreement on it. Hold on. I would love to turn down the brightness on this machine, on this right here, because it is very bright. All right. my gosh, I'm gonna have just enough. I wanted binding chicken. This is so exciting. You have no idea. Move the plug for my iron. Give me just a second. Brutus is like, what is this? Okay, let's see right here. Okay. So this is not, so this is where I'm gonna do some binding magic. Myself a ton of room. Actually, we're just going to do this. Oh gosh. That's how much I had left. Okay, so now I need a couple of pens. So many cords in my office right now. I'm like trying not to.
It's Gabriella gasoline, incendiary locomotive machine. All she wants to do is go, 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 go. That girl, she never stick around. See her riding through another town. One little spark and she'll blow.
It's Quilt Magic. So I am going to machine bind this to the front. Coffee if you need it. You don't know why you thought I was taller? I am 5'4". Oh, and I'm on the wrong scene. Ugh, leave that out. Yeah, I'm short. I'm a short stack. Actually, one of my friends' children called me fun size, like, you know, like a fun size Snickers bar. I was like, thanks. I was like, oh, okay. Alright, well I guess that's it then. So I have to go kind of slow here. Make sure that I'm catching it all. And you can't see my surged edges. I'm actually gonna get on my stiletto. getting through that initial like thick spot where I joined the binding. That was kind of a scary moment, but we made it through. And I'm using black thread on basically black minky and black binding, so I'm not necessarily worried about my stitches showing. So, big fan of being able to hide your stitches. I need to put a project completed timer or ticker on my stream. I don't know how to do that though. I do need to update my Airtable as well because I've been making some crocheted items and I've just been finishing them and not updating Airtable with what's done or what I've been doing and what's complete. So maybe tonight while Asithar is at Magic, I'll work on some commissions. And then Sunday, when he does his takeover, I'll work on more quilt stuff. I'll have to have everything ironed, though, because there's no way. There's no way he'll be able to do a takeover stream if I have the iron in here. I mean, I could always put the iron out in the hallway. Go. It feels a little bit cheaty to be starting with something I know I'm gonna have finished as soon as I finish binding. But I also feel like that's kind of... it's kind of good, right? At least if anything, we've finished one thing. win is a win. I know, right? A win is a win. I love it. Can you hear the music, Toya? I just want to make sure. Also, my new streaming headphones should be here Wednesday. Thank goodness.
Armed with plastic swords and matchsticks, it's easier than the first name basis. I wish it could stay this safe until the summer comes and washes it away.
I don't mind using my snowball, but it's over, like, it's over on my desk, and I don't know how it sounds with the machine or anything like that.
You're waiting for the snow to fall. There's no snow around here. I know the lights are on. They're on, but they're on. Most on armed with backpacks and lunch in brown sacks. We're trampling up. The words of our times, as if they could smell her face, until another comes and washes her away. But everything now has got consequences. I know you're waiting for the snow to fall. There's no snow around here. And I know the lights are on. They're long, and she says,
You're asking me questions that I can't answer. Bringing us down, and the time that it takes to get here from nowhere just won't hang around.
'cause I know
But it's low, which is fine.
you know.
Oh, good. Okay. I obviously hear it pretty clearly in my headphones. I just don't know what you all hear. And as long as the sewing machine isn't too loud, that makes me happy. So I found out, so I recorded most of my sewing room refresh. There's just parts of it that I didn't record. And all of my recorded audio, whether it was on the computer or whether it was through my iPad, all had audio mismatch with the video, and I was so mad. So I had to go in, and while I was editing, I had to split all of my audio off of the video and adjust where the audio was coming in. I'm like really hoping that when I export the finished video that it's okay. And I wonder if it's where my snowball is plugged into. So. But it's like, yay, audio issues. It's always something. You know? Always something. I feel like streaming is never just easy. There's always something that goes wrong, whether it's with the streaming software or with the computer or the microphone, or if I'm, sewing, it's with the sewing machine. It's like, I've been doing this for like 8 years. Can it just be easy? Can things just work right when they're supposed to? Because that would be lovely. But are you really a streamer if you don't have some form of tech issues? I guess not. I guess not. I guess the mark of a professional is that it can all go wrong, and I just figure it out. There we go.
It's just us two and I tucked your feet in. So the blanket holds you tight all through the night. And I wear my jammies.
Ah!
Check the closet, but the monster went to bed. We can be alone now.
It's so funny, I told Azathar, I was like, I'm gonna have to take the sewing machine, and he's like, you always have problems with your sewing machines. And I'm like, no, not always. I literally just used the sewing machine like 2 weeks, or like a week ago. And I thought maybe it was because I had jostled it around while I was moving my office, but then I was like, no, I've used it since then. So, but I am glad that it didn't all go terribly wrong. So I went to Joanne's yesterday, and I said this while I was streaming on Twitch, but I bought backing for a few of the quilt tops that I know are ready to be quilted. So hopefully we'll be doing a few more of these this month to knock out some of these works in progress that I've had going for years. I would really like to finish the ones from 2012. There is one that I know that I'm not going to finish this year, and that's just purely by the nature of what it is. It's the calendar quilt. It's an applique project, and I have done all of the applique is down on all of the blocks, but I have to stitch all the applique down. It's not all stitched down, so I think I have 3 of the 12 months done, and I have a partial month done, so there's a potential that on Sunday I'll be working on that. Well, Azathar streams, because that's just easy. It's something that I can do while he's doing his thing. I am sad my new headphones won't be here till Wednesday, though. And then this afternoon, after I finish stream and I have lunch, I'm going to be working on I'm going to be working on my videos that I'm ready to upload, and I'll get those scheduled for hopefully, like, you know, getting things kicked out. I don't have a schedule for, like, recording or editing or uploading videos to YouTube. It just kind of happens when it happens. I stream more on Twitch. I have a schedule with Twitch, and that's just kind of, that's how we do it. So I upload when I can, and then probably tonight I will also record my cotton cuts video for Ghost Town, because I haven't been able to. I just haven't had the time, and because I was redoing my office. I have all these grand plans. I was actually going to record the cotton cuts video the week I redid my office, but it took me longer to do the office than I had anticipated. So, like most projects that I have going around my house, I'm like, oh, I'll get it done. Like, I really need to get into our primary bath, and I need to, like, clean the ceiling, because my primary bath is tiny. Like, how they fit a shower, like a full shower, a toilet, and a vanity in there is, like, if it were a Sims game, nothing would work. Because the placement is so, everything is so close to each other. And so there's also not really great ventilation. Like, there's a fan in there, but it doesn't do a really good job in the wintertime when Azathar's taking, like, a super hot shower in the morning and he's got the door closed. And it's not his fault, you know, because my showers are way hotter than his. But he goes to work so early in the morning that he has to shower with the door closed because he doesn't want to wake me up. And when I take a shower, it's like during, like, in the afternoon or before bed, and so I don't ever close the door. I leave it cracked so that fresh air moves in and out while I'm in the shower. So we've gotten some moldy spots just on the paint, and so I just need to get in there and clean the ceiling and then go over it with Kills, the paint. I don't think I put Kills on the ceiling when I painted the ceiling originally. I think I just used, like, regular white paint. So that's something I need to do. And I bought blinds for Azathar's office, for our primary, for our bedroom. And, I mean, I've had blinds for our dining room window for, like, 2 years. I just haven't put them up. Because it's going to take both of us to do those blinds in the dining room. That window's way too big. I would love to put blinds in my living room, but, the dog. the last full side that I'm going to be turning on to. What on earth did I do over here? Oh, I know what happened. This was the side that... There we go. Whew. That's gonna look like crap, but that's okay. It's black on black, so you're not going to be able to see it. Your cat destroyed your blinds? Oh my gosh. Brutus would just destroy the blinds in the living room if I did that window. And I just don't want to spend that kind of money. Because the bigger the blinds, the more expensive they are. And that front window is massive, so I'd have to get 2 sets of blinds. So that... like we could split, split the difference. I would love to just have blinds there permanently, but not while we live here. Welcome back, Allie! Look, the sewing machine's working. Almost done with my first project. Oh, Allie, I was telling Toya, I'm going to be unsupervised tonight. Azithar was already released from work, and he's at the grocery store, but he is playing Magic tonight. So, do with that information what you will. I'm going to leave Fate for Saturday for sure. I won't play that tonight because I don't know what Erin's plans are. I can always let her know that, like, hey, we can do a Discord hangout tonight. I'm definitely not going to be streaming anything. Like, I won't be live on Twitch at all. I have some things I want to take care of this afternoon, like editing videos and getting them prepared, like scheduled to go live on YouTube after stream. I also need to figure out taking pictures of all my product and putting them on Squarespace and getting that website really live. You can stream a movie or something. Ooh, Ooh, okay. That sounds good. Yeah, especially if you don't have anything, any like big plans tonight. I don't have any big plans. I love when we get to do Discord hangouts. There's always one side. There's always one corner that gets all, like, weird. There's always one. Never fails. Well, I will often, if I'm doing things around, like, the office, and we're doing a Discord hangout, I will, like, put it on my speakers. Because I have a hard time with, like, having my big headphones on in my office all the time. Or I'll use these. But a lot of times it's just my speakers. And I will be moving about the cabin, you know, while I'm showing a movie. Or even when, like, you know, somebody else, like you, if you're, you know, hosting a movie, I will often be moving around the office doing things so that so I think that's a good idea. Like, if you want to stream a movie and, like, tidy up your office or tidy up your room at the same time, I think that's a great idea. Because, like, there are times if you stream a movie that, like, I've seen before, I might turn down the audio, especially if I'm editing a video, like, for upload, because then I can take care of, like, you know, multiple things. So... oh, I think Azathar might be home. Brutus has left the bedroom. Yep. Who is home? Is your dad home? Oh, that's a nice toy, buddy. Brutus is gonna help us by bringing groceries. by help, I mean supervise. That big long thread coming from? I guess technically I'm not done because I haven't buried all the threads. On this guy. What are you doing, Brutus? Almost done. This is the last side. I always forget that I have to hold. Perfect. Look at that. It's done. The binding is done. Yeah, I will need to stream something I have seen before if I want to get anything accomplished. Then let's do it. We'll find something that we've seen before that it's not going to be anything that we like have to pay attention to. Something easy, right? This quilt is so wonky. One. Done. Okay, what next? We'll do so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna iron this is purple. Oh, thanks, babe. He brought me chocolate. Guess I should probably figure out how large this particular quilt is. Allie, remember this, 46 by 60. These in here right now. That's done. Where? $46 by 60. There we go. Using my handy dandy quilt calculator, finding I think I used 2 1/4. Six strips. No, you're good. You're good. I guess I should say anybody. Just remember. It really was just trying to make sure I had enough. Like I remembered what binding. How much binding to calculate for. Like. Ah, yes. I need more best press. I wrote it down. I'm good. I just needed to make sure that I knew how much binding I needed, and I need 6 strips. So, at 2 1/4. I believe that's what I use. I know I don't use 2-inch binding because it's not big enough, not wide enough. I dilute the heck out of my best press to get more out of it. I'm gonna look at that sticky note on Monday and be like, what was that for? right? This is from my stash too. So I'm trying to use fabric from my stash to complete these quilts. I feel like that's the most appropriate thing, right? You did a thing. What thing did you do? I saw that you bought more hook handles from Paige. Who's the Peach and Page or whatever the Australian crochet hook company is. I saw that in Discord. Did you do something else? Did you buy more bitty stripes? Did you buy bitty stripes? Is that what we're talking about? Hydrate. If you haven't hydrated, hydrate. I think that should be enough. Yep, and they got more points for ordering off coupon. Whoa, look at you. Are they, what hook sizes did you get? I really need to have a different place for my smaller rulers. Because right now they're all on with my large rulers, and that just doesn't work for me. Oh, that's the paper one.
Just like everyone, I must assume he thinks I'm pretty dumb or deaf or destitute. My loot is better spent than saved, okay? My art's greener, wife's dreamier, cookie cutter, I'm a quitter, a winner, I can't tell.
5, 8, 9, and 10. Those are the sizes I was missing from the resin hook stash. Had a 5 already. See, I can never have enough 6mm hooks in my stash. 6 is the one that I use the most. These back. Ugh. Is it still on? It's, I'm going to feel like okay. Oh, let me change this. You feel like you use 5 the most? I mean, it's possible. My Magnus is a 6. I've been using six with my I've been using 6 with my scrunchies. The wild oleander should be using a 6, but I'm using a 6.5 currently. I am going to try with a 6 for the next. The next one that I do. That and a 5.5. I normally wouldn't use black thread, but this is a dark purple, so I feel like it's okay. But I am going to want to change my color, my thread color. We don't have a bobbin with purple in it, so I'll have to do a partial bobbin. of truth. Make sure that they are all facing the same direction. Okay. Yep. Perfect. All right. Now I can lop off those. Oh, and backwards. I really should work on my Magnus. Get that Afghan finished. And there's gonna be dog hair all over these things until I wash them. Oh, did it? Did you get the granny square yarn? I didn't know that you did. Oh, good. I have considered I have considered going back and seeing, like, to try the granny square yarn. But I don't have anywhere to put it. So I need to get through quite a few of these projects that I have planned. You know, between the quilts, working on the works in progress and commissions, and then trying to prep for Pride. I may be taking another commission for a backpack. It's all about time management right now. But I really like the Bitty Stripes. What is it, Sweetie? It's the like the very last pink one. That looks pretty close to like Pink Lemonade, and I really just I like it. Or was it Love Bug? I can't remember. I don't either, hence my tidying and organizing tonight. You got the Unicorn Mane. I am so excited to get Unicorn Mane. I think that is supposed to show up on Monday. Or at least that's what the UPS website said. I'm wondering if they're still delivering on Monday, or if it's a holiday for them. Right, binding is ironed. I am going to use the black thread since it's already in my machine. Can I send you some of those scrunchies for the Pride thing? Yeah. Sure, absolutely. this is just not gliding through the way I want it to, and that's because of the Minky. That's okay. You're gonna have more than you know what to do with? Yeah, that's fine. I will be listing mine on my website as well, so... Proving to be a little bit... This is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. The quilt is shifting quite a bit. So when I went to my Joann yesterday, I looked to see what they had the juicy yarn for, and they still, it was like $7.99 a skein, and I just can't justify it. I just can't justify that price point because it makes so few scrunchies. Like the Bernat, my goodness. I feel like I haven't even made a dent in the skein yet. Right. I think I got 6 out of mine, but still. When I can get, like, triple that out of a Bernat skein, nope. Does not make any sense whatsoever. haven't worked on the scrunchies in quite a while. But I just know that, like, I think I'm on my 12th or 13th scrunchie from that. So, for, like, right now at Joann, the Bernat Velvet is on sale for $8.99 a skein, and I think it's normally $11.99. So, sale price for $1 more. At this point, I can get double what I get out of a juicy skein. So, like, and a juicy skein is normally, I think, $10 a skein. And Bernat Velvet is $13, $12.99, $13. So, like, for $3 more, if it's a normal price day, I can still get double. And I can get more than double, right? Like, I can, the skein is in there, and it's, I'm not even, like, close to being done with it. So, if you think about it price-wise, my product would have to be more expensive to compensate for the expense of the yarn. And that's how I look at it, where, like, I can get, there's more value in the Bernat than there is in the juicy. And honestly, you're just really paying for the name when it comes to Juicy Couture, because it's, like, it's the same when you used to buy their, this guy got all weird. Hopefully that doesn't affect. Okay. It's too late now. Like, everything that I'm choosing as far as yarn or product is really based on, like, what can I buy it for? Like, what's the normal price of it? And then, and how much product does it yield? For $6.50, yeah. I think you're right on that too. And if I kept mine priced similarly to that, that would mean there would be more profit for me in the end, right? If you think about it that way. And I know that she buys in bulk, and she, hers is based off of, you know, her business. sashing in this quilt would be this difficult to sew. But this Cuddle Minky is so soft and swirly. Yeah, so like I would, you know, if I priced mine similarly, and I know that she lives in the Midwest, so like her price point is probably lower than what mine would be, just based on like the area that I live in, because where I live it's more expensive. But I could still just charge the same amount. You know what I mean? Because she sells online, so that must be like a good online price for her. And when you're selling online, it, you know, you have to make sure that you are including other areas in your like formula to think about what you want to sell your stuff at. And by nature of where I live, most of my things are going to be more expensive. So, hold on. There we go. The sucker's over here just trying to do what it wants to do. So, like, if I lived where you lived, Allie, I would probably, like, my prices online would not necessarily always reflect where I live, because your area is a different price point than mine. But if I were to do a market in your area, my online prices would be more expensive than my in-person prices. Not only because of, you know, shipping, but because in the area, I probably wouldn't be able to get the same price in person as I would online, if that makes sense. But I don't know if businesses necessarily do that, where their online prices are different than their market prices, like in-person market prices. this thing, it's the quilt, it's not the machine. I should have put a walking foot on it. Seam allowances matter, friends. Especially when you used your serger to serge the edges of your quilts. Because that just means you have to make sure you cover up the thread from your serger. I don't know where we're at. Oh, we're almost done with this. Okay, cool. I don't know how long have I been live? Anybody? What does it say on the tube of views? I do need to eat lunch. Two hours? Okay. I definitely dislike this where we're gonna have another like massively thick area. I'm gonna go do some quilt magic. Oh, I'm still on the wrong scene. Ha! I love this. I thought I switched scenes. This is great. It's fine. It's fine. No big. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this piece of the binding. I'm gonna finish sewing it to the back, and then I think I'm gonna end it here. It's a good place to stop.
In one voice now we sing, even though we number few, we were forsaken,
Okay,
not to feed.
this is gonna be interesting. This one. This is that's where I wanted to be. That's where I should have been this entire time, and I haven't been there at all. Okay. This is going to be a little scary because I cut this. Leave myself a ton of room. Right here. To make that a
We are
lot done. I don't know how much I expected to get done, but you know, it wasn't too bad. Just want to get this ironed a little bit. Okay. Alright, and that's it. I'm done. I will most likely finish this today. And I will make sure to make an Instagram post when all of it's done. Put that in weekend mode. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you around, hopefully in Discord later on, or you know, whenever. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all later. Bye.